Most desktop CNC machines feel like toys the moment you try to cut anything harder than pine, but this little unit actually has some weight to it. It is built with an all-metal frame that feels surprisingly solid, and the inclusion of dual linear guides on every axis is a massive step up from the typical V-slot wheels you see on entry-level gear. When you're pushing a bit through aluminum, that rigidity is the difference between a clean finish and a ruined project. It is rated for some pretty tight tolerances, and while hitting that 0.01mm repeatability is a tall order for any home machine, it handles 6061 aluminum with enough precision to make it a legitimate tool for small-scale fabrication. The 800-watt trim router included in the box is a decent starting point. It has enough torque to get through metal without stalling out, and having 6 speed settings right there on the dial is handy when you are switching between materials. Now here is the thing, the speed control is manual. You can control the run and stop through the software, but you will still be reaching over to twist that dial to get your RPMs dialed in. It is a minor quirk, but it keeps you engaged with the machine. What is really smart, though, is the upgrade path. If you find yourself doing more heavy-duty work, the mount is already set up to swap in a 1.5 kilowatt spindle, which would turn this into a much more aggressive cutter. The electronics are surprisingly modern. It runs on a 32-bit board with the latest GRBL firmware, and the addition of Wi-Fi control is a genuine quality-of-life upgrade. Being able to trigger a job or check on the status from a tablet while you are standing across the room is much better than being tethered to a laptop with a USB cable. The macro buttons are also a nice touch. You can map them to whatever you use most, like homing or emergency stops, which saves a lot of clicking around in the software. It is not perfect, though. While the assembly is straightforward and the documentation is actually helpful, you are still looking at a machine that requires some patience to calibrate properly. If you are expecting to pull it out of the box and start milling stainless steel in 10 minutes, you might be in for a reality check. It is a capable machine, but it demands a bit of a learning curve to get the most out of those lead screws. For someone looking to move past basic wood engraving into actual metal parts without clearing out their entire garage for a massive industrial mill, this thing hits a really interesting sweet spot. It is sturdy, it is upgradable, and it feels like it was built to actually do some work rather than just sit on a shelf looking pretty.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.